It's Tuesday, April 6th. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Book Steals and Deals. Over at Golden Apple today, they have in their pre-order section a comic book called Vinyl Number One. Looks very interesting, coming out from the variant cover that I'm looking at is from Daniel Hillard, $3.99. You'll find for that. You'll find the links below. They also have a series coming out in comic book that apparently is already a popular cartoon called MFKZ number 1. This is from Behemoth Comics, who I like a lot. I like Behemoth a lot. I don't think they do any bad comic books. Coming at $5.99. They have Something's Killing the Children number 17. They have the A cover is a Weathray Deladre, and I might have totally gotten that first name wrong. I did get that first name wrong, but it's Deladre at $3.99, and Something's Killing the Children number 17, the 1 in 25 YOON variant. That's at $50. You might want to see if you can find it cheaper elsewhere, but you do have a 1 in 25 at $50 already coming up for Something's Killing the Children 17. Spawn Universe number 1 is Something's coming out from Image Comics and Todd McFarlane. The A cover actually is a J. Scott Campbell cover. It's a female Spawn on it, $5.99. Very cool. Over at Sanctum today, they have Ice Cream Man, the C. So Ice Cream Man number 24 looks to have about 4 or 5 just regular covers, and there are variants popping up everywhere for this book. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with 24, but they are putting a lot of them out there. So at Sanctum, they have Ice Cream Man, the C cover. This is the C cover by Terrell at $3.49. They have number 24, the A cover, which says Telethon on the bottom. That's at $3.19. The C cover, the Terrell, is this ice cream cone in a very dark painting. Very interesting. Let's see. They also have DC Festival of Heroes, the Asian Superhero Celebration. Now, don't know anything about the comic book, but the cover is gorgeous at $9.99. Big Time Collectibles. They're doing this thing where you can order Something's Killing the Children number 1, the 8th print. Now this is a Berserker homage, so it does SKTC instead of Something's Killing the Children, just to show the consonants, just like Berserker is BRZKR. So that's the cover, and it's an homage thing where she's holding out the chainsaw. She's holding out the chainsaw in one hand, and it looks like, I think it's the Bermejo cover of Berserker number 1. So they're doing a deal there for $69.99. You're going to get that in a 9.8. You're also going to get Berserker number 2, the A and the B cover, all for $69.99. I ordered it, so those books will be available to you. Over at Heroes and Fantasies. Now this was I was watching Gary on Nerdrotic this morning, and he said he was in San Antonio, Texas. And he said the name of a comic book store. He said, I went to this comic book store. I want to shout him out. But he said the wrong name. He said Heroes and Villains. So I went online. I typed it in. And Heroes and Villains was a train museum. The comic book store is Heroes and Fantasies. They're in San Antonio. They were featured today on Gary's Nerdrotic show, the Nerdrotic Nooner. They have these exclusives for Alamo City Comic Con that we don't see because we're not in Texas. They're really nice. They've got a Venom 115 by Del Mende at $15. You've never seen this one. It's gorgeous. And then these are all TMNT. Number 13, Alamo City Comic Con and HF exclusive. HF is Heroes and Fantasies exclusives, only $15. These are all like those blue, there's at least 1 or 2 of those blue Eastman covers in there, but they got like Western themes into them. They're very cool. So they have number 38, number 68, number 63. They're all Alamo City Comic Con exclusives and or Heroes and Fantasies exclusives. They range from $10 to $50. So definitely check out that store today. The last thing they had Bebop and Rocksteady Destroys Everything at $10. That's a book I've never seen before. So if you're a TMNT fan, run over there and check those out. It'll all be linked below. Things from Another World today. They have the Peach Momoko Femme Fatale. I don't know if there's a one shot or it says it's an Eisner Award winning series, but I've never heard of it before. But the cover is gorgeous. It's a serious cover by. It's a beautiful Momoko cover. I got to go and get it actually, because you guys might miss it. You might miss it. I might buy two. It's beautiful. It's just a gorgeous Momoko cover. I'll go buy it so you don't have to worry about it. Then you can come to my show and buy it. They also have Magic the Gathering #1, the Things from Another World exclusive, 1999. They have Proctor Valley #1. Proctor Valley is just going to be one of five. Proctor Valley Road. This is #1 of five. This is the Donovan exclusive, only available at Things from Another World from $9.99. They have Silver Coin #1. This is a Thing from Another World exclusive for $14.99. And then Grey Castle. Helm Grey Castle. Something about this is just tingling inside me. I'm like, this feels like this should have been something my entire life. Like I should, like right next to He-Man or something. It just feels something about this feels totally right. And it's brand new, $14.99. They have their exclusive. It's kind of coming on the tail of Magic the Gathering, so it might be missed. Don't miss Helm Grey Castle. Something about that series is just screaming at me. I don't know what it is. Hive Comics, Department of Truth #9. This is going to be available, I think, tomorrow at 12. But I'm going to look up on it because this thing is gorgeous. This is the picture of a 1950 picture of a father standing at the end of the table carving up the Thanksgiving dinner. But they did the devil. They drew the devil face on him, and it's a great. It's going to sell out immediately. So I'm going to try to get my hands on it. You should probably too. Hopefully, I'll report on it tomorrow beforehand, but if not, this might be the only time that I get to warn you about it. They also have a stray dog selection like nobody's else over at Groundbreaking Comic. Oh, I'm sorry. That was at Hive Comics. They have the Department of Truth #9 available at Wednesday. At Groundbreaking Comics, they have Department of Truth #1, the 1 in 10, available for $20. That's the guy behind the desk. They have the Department of Truth #2, the 1 in 10. This is that really bright. It's not bright. It's just got a lot of colors in it. But the main picture is the demon face in the middle there, kind of with a yellowy look to it. $20 on that one. These are sold out books. Again, they have that stray dog selection. That's amazing too. Like you're not going to find other stray dog selections like this. They're selling out now. Wrath of Comics. Wrath of Comics is one of our sponsors. We use CBSD10 over at Wrath of Comics. Get 10% off our order every day. Today at Wrath of Comics, we're looking at the WonderCon exclusives that they had. There was an online WonderCon about 2 weeks ago, and there were exclusives that they did for this, but I didn't see anything for it. I think you really had to pay attention if you wanted to get this stuff. They have the Teen Titans Academy #1, the foil cover at $32.95. They have the Wonder Woman number 750, the foil cover at $34.95. They did sell out of the TMNT that I was telling you out. And yeah, they had a TMNT there that was an Eastman cover with the yellow logo on it. Not sure what number it was. Really attractive. That sold out. And then finally at Rappa Comics, they have a really nice Silk One selection. They brought in all the Silk Ones. Not all of them, but a pretty nice selection over there if you're looking for the Silk One that's coming out. Finally, over at Marvelous Comics. Marvelous Comics is also one of our sponsors. We use steals and deals over at Marvelous Comics. Get 15% off our order every day. That's steals and then A-N-D, deals. Today they have in their new releases section, they have Haha #3, the A and the B cover at $3.99. Those covers are selling out. They have Invincible, the Invincible #1 for Amazon Prime. If you haven't watched the series, you're going to have to watch the series because it's crazy, okay? It's insane. It's not a kid series that's going to bore you. This is going to hit you out of nowhere, and you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? If you don't know anything about the series, you're going to want to watch the cartoon. Then you're going to want to pick up anything that's involved with Invincible because you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? So, a pretty crazy story. Did not realize. $3.99 on that one. They also have at Marvelous Comics a Red Sonja #25 that's a Linsner cover. And if you ever liked Linsner's Dawn, it's Linsner's Dawn. It says Red Sonja, but it's Dawn. I mean, it's not even dressed up like Red Sonja, I don't think. I just can't get past the face because it's Dawn. It's gorgeous. It's $4.99. You got to check that out over there at Marvelous Comics. Um, and then that was about it. The one thing I did, one last thing I wanted to mention was 789 Comics in England. They have a crossover number 6 by John Looks like crossover is going to start heating up. Um, I haven't been reporting on it because I, I really only gave it 3 or 4 issues, and I was like, I don't see where this is going, and I felt like there was a lot more promise than was delivered. But it looks like they're going to be doing something. There's a new arc coming, and this new arc looks like it's going to be pretty big. So it might be time to jump back onto crossover. The John Gions exclusive they have at 789 for number 6 is gorgeous. 24.95 on that one. So last night, what did we do? Last night was Monday night, and we just went through the comics that I got. We talked about stuff. We were going to do the contest for the slabs. We're doing it tonight. Okay, so I'm going to go on StreamYard tonight so that I can share my screen and do the wheel. Man, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know if I have time. I'm so crunched for time right now. I'm going to put this video out, and then I'm literally going to wait about an hour because you need an hour for these things to go up. And then, it's like after you wait and going back in the water, I'm going to get back in the water, and we're going to do this. Okay? I told you that I was getting a lot of comics. The comic orders have been going up in size. So this is what we have to open tonight. Okay, so this is for tonight. Sorry if I showed you my underwear there. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the books for tonight. There's probably this feels at about 30, 35 pounds of books. So that should be a lot of fun. Um, so I am going to try. We're giving away the books tonight. We're giving away the 2 slabs tonight. The 2 slabs are the slabs that we do for our patrons. Each month, if you're a patron, at any level, you're entered into win a slab. This month's slab is Fantastic Four Antithesis number 2. That's the J. Scott Campbell Silver Surfer cover. It's a 9.6. So we'll be giving that away tonight. And then Aegis Comics in Alaska. One of our patrons won a contest at Aegis and then said, "What I would like to give this to Comic Book Steals and Deals. What I'd like to do is promote Aegis Comics while giving this away." So this slab right here is also going to be available to one of our patrons, and but this is provided by Aegis Comics in Alaska. Friends of Comic Book Steals and Deals, definitely. This is Iron Man number 283. Len Kaminsky story, Kevin Hopgood and Bob Wycheck cover and art. This is the 3rd appearance of Tony Stark in the War Machine armor. Very cool book. And the first, obviously, War Machine over the Iron Man. But awesome book. So that will be going to one of our patrons as well, courtesy of Aegis Comics in Alaska. So we'll be covering Aegis. We'll be getting... doing more stuff with them in the future to promote them and get people going over to there to check out their store as well. So we've got this gigantros box of comics. I got to set up. I just don't know how much time I have. I'm gonna figure it out, and we'll have a fair way of doing the slab giveaway. I've got to get all the names down, and I'll do a wheel, and I'll try to put this all on StreamYard in a little bit. So literally just give me an hour for the analytics to catch up with this video so somebody sees it, and then we'll do the Gigantros box opening and the slab giveaway. It might be a little bit more like 9:30, 9:45, but I'll do my best to get it done as soon as possible. So let me get to work. I'll put this up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one, guys, and thanks for watching as always.